Everyone thinks that Cumming is so great, but today we're going to be sharing with you the ugly truth about living in Cumming is it has gotten insanely expensive to live there. In July of 2023, the average sales price of a home was $643,000. Now, if you compare that to January of this year, when the average sales price was $529,000, that's, well, you can do the math. That's a $100,000 increase. Back in January of 2022, the average sales price was only $372,000. However, it is one of the few places that you can find both new construction in a neighborhood and lots of it, or you can find a house on more acreage that is not in a neighborhood, and that's something that is unique about Cumming. Now, since Cumming is one of the few places you can still find a great deal of new construction homes and the demand is so high for it, you are going to be in competition to be in this area. And so the tax assessor can't say, hey, your property home values have gone up, 20%. The proposed bill is that it's going to cap property tax increases by 4% on the value of your home. One huge positive it will bring is to the residents of Cumming is a massive increase in jobs. If you have ever gone to the new Brave Stadium over at the Battery, it is going to be very similar style development to the Battery. This is going to be a massive, massive project coming to the area. Now, it hasn't gotten the final green light yet, but it's close. And it is going to be a multi-billion-dollar project, and they also have included 1.6 million square feet of office and retail space, 750,000 square feet of arena space, and they also are planning for 2,400 residential units. The main negative that this will bring is traffic, both during the construction phase of it and once it's here. It's going to be a very high traffic area. You may also expect for your property taxes to go up because this will bring significant value to the area, which will increase the value of your home. However, good news is there is a proposed bill that will cap property tax increases at a certain percentage, which would allow you to budget for those increases and make sure that the increase for your tax bill doesn't surprise you. Some folks are not interested in having all of these amenities and shopping and things to do. They kind of liked the small town feel that Cumming had before all of this massive expansion. Now, Cumming is not done growing. You may have heard me mention a new development coming to Forsyth County called The Gathering. And this is just a great example of all of the growth that is happening and of things that are coming to the city. Now, every town you look in is going to have had substantial price increases since, kind of pre-pandemic. But this $271,000 increase is a tough pill to swallow, especially for local residents. Cumming has held its value over the years because of its proximity to both Lake Lanier and the city. But all of the massive growth over the last few years has had a tremendous impact on home values and pricing in Cumming. You may have heard me mention the new construction community of Bramlett Grove here in Cumming in previous videos. And that is a neighborhood being built by D.R. Horton around the upper 400,000s to kind of like mid 500s. How this community works is that they release a chunk of houses at a time, so 6 to 9 houses at a time, and there is no reserving them or just walking into the sales office and saying, hey, I want to put a contract on that house. What they do is they send out an email saying, hey, we are releasing this inventory. Make sure that your buyers are already pre-approved. They then ask you to submit which lots you are interested in, and it's a lottery, and then they end up randomly choosing who gets to get a contract on that house. And the last time we did this for some clients, well, they had over 500 people submit on that most recent release, and there were only about 10 houses that were up for grab. That is crazy. We talked about all the new construction neighborhoods going in all over town and the development of Cumming City Center where we were at the beginning of this video. And this is just a great example of all of the growth that is happening and of things that are coming to the city. So what do you think about the ugly truths of living in Cumming? If you're local and you live here, let me know what you would add to this video in the comments below. If you're considering making a move to Cumming and you haven't checked out this video, you need to check it out. And if you have not signed up for our newsletter yet, you're going to find that link directly below this video. We're going to send you all the information that you need to know about what's coming new to the area all around Metro Atlanta.